And hello, we are live, and hopefully the grid holds up this time. We will see. I apologize for how loud I was yesterday. As John Green, I believe is the person's name, covering the book on Crash Course put it, everything falls down eventually. Yesterday we had a bit of a fall. Today we will try to recover and do better. Let's see. Sorry, we've got today all of my subscriptions. Well, all of my non-essential subscriptions have run out. So, basically, my God, y'all, why did no one tell me what a wild and insane land YouTube has become? I can't tell you how many ads I've gotten this morning, both for boner pills as well as for funding the Republicans so they can fight the secret cabal of Democratic pedophiles. And I'm like, the fuck? Wait, the fuck? When did this become BitChute? Where's Nintendo and Sony and movies and TV shows? No, it's all been just crazy horse shit. It feels like I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? Because again, I've had uncut YouTube before. It was always like half a minute of video and then some ad for a toy or an ad for a movie coming out or an ad for a video game. And they used to frustrate me all, but now I kind of miss them. I mean, I'll take the new Skibbity toilet toy coming out over seeing some douchebag. And again, it was all AI. That's what killed me. Have AI write you a book. You too can write a book with our AI software. It's like, okay, from the way your AI software is telling me to write the book, I don't trust it. I think it's going to get me alone in a room and then kill me and take my form. I think the AI is going to go Invasion of the Body Snatchers on us. Because they are very disturbed looking. Outside of that, y'all, you know me. I done showed my ass on Facebook and it ain't even 6 a.m. yet. Well, here in Cottersville, we have a tradition. We do it once a year. And quite frankly, I love the tradition for the kids, but I hate how all the adults celebrate the tradition. Let me break it down. Every year on Main Street, which is in Cartersville, a cute little street we got that looks like some shit cut out of a Hollywood soundstage. And it's got like opposed buildings on each side, exact heights. Honestly, it's like the kind of place you expect seeing tinker tape, whatever the term is for parades. And at least once a year, sometimes multiple times, but at least once a year, we have a parade. It's a Christmas parade. We put it on. The local elementary schools and churches do their little pageantry and they walk in it. The school, all the schools, Cartersville and Woodland do, and I think Emerson also participates, but I'm not sure. But they all do their bands get together and they all walk behind the Budweiser Clydesdale horses and play little songs. It's an event for the kids and the high schoolers primarily. And every year, without fail, even when I'm not in the food industry to have to deal with the blowout from it, it feels like two people, two beasts. One bitching constantly because, well, I was at work so I couldn't put my lawn chair on the sidewalk walking where everyone can walk and sit. But they got to, so them. Or the opposite one of that, well, I'm just gonna stay and start stealing seats and selling tickets. That's the opening of it. And then afterwards, you'll have the same two douchebags, one probably a business owner. Well, we let y'all sit out in front of our business and you left trash everywhere. Why does no one ever pick up the trash? Because we're terrible people. This happens every year, y'all. And every year, maybe this video will be the thing that gets people to pay attention to my very simple idea that might work. It's an American idea, so I know it'll probably work. Incentivize. There is not Young Brothers Pizzeria. There is the Mule Pizzeria. There's 3 to 4 little fancy restaurants, 2 or 3 greasy spoons, a bar, a couple side shops, and about 2 to 3 bakeries. all on that main street. All on that main strip. As well as a dirt consignment shop, a couple lawyers, but they don't really matter. Now, for the places that actually sell things that people want, why not incentivize people? Call them friends of your business. They come in, they sign up, and they promise that they will stay after to help you clean up the sidewalk in front of your business. In exchange, you give them not a Target style one, but a swag bag of sorts. If you're the Hidden Cove, Salty Cove, it's the fun little bar place. It's like our version of Spencer's. But if you're the Pirate Cove, offer them a swag bag with a handful of stickers, some lotion and or body wash, depending on lady or man, or what they prefer. And, you know, throw some of your old merch that ain't been selling so well, but you know people would still want, they just don't want to pay $10 for it. Toss that shit in there. Give them that, and they'll pick up your garbage for you. Then you can quit bitching on Facebook like anyone gives a fuck, and everyone can pretend like we're not garbage people that have to be paid to do the bare minimum of what people should be doing for each other out of just kindness. Because again, y'all, I'm not going to go sit out in sub-zero weather to watch children walk around. But if I had kids in the parade, I would do my part and just, you know, hey, look, it's a wrapper. Hey, look, candy that no one wanted to eat because it hit the floor. Hey, look, a can, beer. Because, you know, what's a Georgia function without adults, children, and drunks? But it's like, and I see these dumb little comments of people that clearly live in a different world than we. We're back in my day, the children would have eaten all the candy. It's like, okay, well, I don't want my children eating candy out of the ground where drunkards pit. I don't want them eating candy off the ground where that animal died last week and literally rotted to dust. Now, I don't want them to eat. Don't let your kids eat food off the ground, folks. Hot take, I guess. But yeah, just going through the Facebook, y'all, I started to lose faith in humanity. Because yeah, at the end of the day, it's for the fucking kids. If you really got such a big problem with seeing it, rather than that's what their house is. Maybe, I don't know, be the difference you want to see rather than being a cunt that no one really wants to deal with. But then again, I would go and question any adult that goes to the Christmas parade that don't have children in the parade. Because the fuck are you even doing out there, buddy? You're taking up space in 20-degree weather, taking seats from people that clearly are going to cut your throat for them. And to do what? We don't have floats. We have children. It's the children's parade. If you're out there and you don't have a child in the parade, sorry, friend, that's a little. I'm questioning that one. That one makes me go, weird. But then again, that's just my take on it. Hot take, I suppose. Either have the tradition and do it in a way that everyone can enjoy it, or fuck that tradition because it's a stupid fucking tradition and we don't need a goddamn parade. But if we're doing it for the kids, let's make it for the kids, let's make it safe, and let's make it enjoyable for them. Businesses, there are ways around it. And guess what? After 4 years of watching y'all do this same tact, hell, probably longer than 4 years, almost 8, of y'all doing the exact same tactic of, oh, we'll sit there and we'll welcome them all in, and then we'll, once they leave and leave all the trash that maybe they didn't even put on the ground, but maybe somebody threw off the float. Hell, some of that trash has been there all week. Because again, you don't hire people to clean the street. You use slave labor being the inmates to do it. And they don't get to Cartersville except for once a month. Sometimes once a year. And typically, they stick to right there at the courthouse. Because that's where we want the inmate slave labor to clean. We don't give a shit about your tiny business. Fuck you, get your own slaves. How about instead of using slave labor, you hire a crew? A crew of people from Cartersville, ideally, that live in the area. That can just, you know, hey, what do you do today? Well, I walked down Main Street, picked up trash, dumped the trash cans into the city dumpsters, and that was my day. Why not do that instead of hiring the prison system so they can go round up some less than dangerous inmates so that we can keep them beaten and in shackles until we get our streets clean? So that the knuckle-dragging dipshits that didn't even want to go to the fucking parade in the first place can have something to bitch about. Like I said, y'all, I'm not a fan of the South, personally. I don't like this henpecked bullshit. But it's because, you know, I don't like bullshit. Let's just be real with each other, you know? But I'm gonna vanish into the background here so we can enjoy our game. And by all means, like, subscribe maybe. We're gonna be here as long as we can, but I can't promise how long we'll be here. We're gonna do at least one mission, and then we're gonna try to do a raid. Then I gotta put on the Union suit and another layer because I'm gonna be walking the 10 miles to go pick up prescription, drop off a book at drop off a book at the library because, and I don't think you can see it because of the cover, but How to Be a Good Creature by Cy Montgomery, illustrated by Rebecca Green, a memoir in 13 animals. And it is really, really sweet. Kind of dystopian when it comes to stories like The Octopus, where we make them seem really stupid and childish, even though an octopus is about the same level as a human 14-year-old. And again, I'm not saying that 14-year-olds are ingenious people you can batter, you can have thoughts of the day with, but they're not stupid. The octopus was written like he was 8. I mean, maybe the octopus was 8. They can live an extremely long amount of time, and they're one of the few creatures with a mind comparable to ours, considering how tiny that mind actually is. Neat. Good book. Hey. How to Be a Good Creature? Return your goddamn library books on time, huh? Just kidding. Although, yeah, I'm very late with this book. I will definitely incur a fee for that. But, yeah, y'all, that's one of the reasons I'm walking not 15. That's being a little extreme. I'm walking about 12 miles today in order to get that book dropped off properly. But yeah, y'all, we're gonna hopefully have some fun. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm watching a little doobly-doo down in the corner down here, and I'm trying to see if we're gonna crash out. Cause I don't like the idea of me dipping out the camera, going to the other screen, and then y'all getting into glitch land while I'm away. You know. I want it to be fluid and fun for everybody. Looks like we're going to be alright. The lights have stayed steady. I'm probably going to turn them off while I'm doing this just to not strain the grid. And then we'll be back at the end before we do our little prep to walk into town. Alright, y'all. Be good. Like and subscribe. Share if you like. I appreciate everyone who's here. Let me just boop. And then kill the light and we'll get to it. That was a bad idea. Killed the light. Now I can't find the remote because it doesn't glow like the consoles do. Like a Joko do. Alright. I did a thing right before I left that, didn't I? Shite. That's double shit. Yeah, I did. Shit. Sorry, y'all. I again. From the dark room. Little creepy, isn't it? Alright. Third time's a charm. We're off to a great start today, y'all. Okay, let's find our Segard. And we'll knock this mission out quick, fast, and in a hurry. And we'll get started on the rest of our day. IRL. And yeah, y'all, I'll show you the cloak once I'm a little bit closer to done with it. It is getting there. Should I raid? I don't think I should. I maybe should raid there. What are we at? It'll be a challenging raid, but it'll be worth it. Okay, let's raid there and then we'll go meet up with Segard. That way we get our raid knocked out, and we get our mission knocked out, and then we'll sign off for the time, and hopefully be able to make another video by the end of the day. But y'all, I feel guilty as hell, y'all only getting a 3-minute, 4-minute video yesterday. I don't have much of a standard, but I have a higher standard than that. Y'all get a good video each day if I can help it. At least until the day that I can make no more, for I draw no more breath. Like I said, doing my best to be a friend where I can be to all my good friends on here. And let's go be very, very bad friends to these dear Englishmen. Turn it around, buddy. Hey, hey. Almost called her Eve. And Ellen. Hey, Viking lady.
The sail here.
The village is that way. Also, a fun one from back in the vault if y'all get the chance. Xena and Hercules. That there's a cartoon drawn as if it was done by a heavy metal studio called Xena and Hercules, I believe. Possibly the Adventures of Xena and Hercules. If you get the chance, check that one out. It was made shortly after Disney remade Hercules. And you can tell it's kind of a, you know, sneak, nudge, don't say it. But they did actually get the voice actress to play Xena, and I don't think and they did a lot of the one-off bits were in the Disney movie. They're marching off, and Hades goes, "Hey, guys, Olympus, that one. We will freeze and burn." And Hades had that one. Work with it. To check out the movie, and it's accessible. You might have some trouble finding it, but I feel like you can probably find it on YouTube. Yeah, y'all, I really am enjoying League of Legends so far, though I do see the toxic side of the community do a little bit. Admittedly, some of that's Riot, though, not the community itself. I was still learning. I'm very small bean here, you know? But it's like, I'm still learning, and I was finally level enough that I could join in a ranked match. Now, like, everything on that ranked match is just that. It's for the real game. But their ranked matches are different than the other ones. In the sense that they, one second. But considering that in their ranked matches, oh, I know. But in their ranked matches, you basically have to enjoy your victory with all the arrows sticking out of your friend. But on theirs, you basically, instead of just selecting a character, you select your character, ideally, then both teams ban one character that they choose, and then you get to reselect your character if they banned your character. Happened with me with Morgana, happened to me with another one. But it was like, I was on there and it was my turn to pick, and I thought it was like the game would make me pick, so I'm like, fine, fuck, I don't know. Glowing green guy. Nobody's picked glowing green guy. You'd have thought I'd ban Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Thresh, why are you banning Thresh? Hey, why is the mid-tier guy banning Thresh? Hey, why is his asshole hate Thresh? I'm just like, I don't. Who does? No, I just... And now I just don't ban things. Why does the remote disconnect? Why does tech? Just why does tech? What is tech? Why is tech? There we go.
Monk Hut's there!
We're gonna try this one more time. If it don't work this time, we're just gonna say we're about to just say fucking on stickers because it's already glitching like crazy. This is not. This isn't boating. And I can't really turn it down anymore, y'all. It's on me. If I turn it to low, then what are we even doing here? Might as well play Doom 1 if I gotta turn it all the way down to low. This is a gaming laptop, so it shouldn't happen. This is like this laptop's whole jam. And clearly not, eh? I'm still here, y'all. I'm seeing the same thing y'all are, just for some reason a little bit delayed because of OBS. And the really delayed is because of the game. It only does this when I play in OBS too, y'all. Like I said, I don't know what it is, and I heard a couple of my friends have been like, oh, then switch to just Streamlabs. I'm like, I would, but Streamlabs is so heavy. I would have to delete half the pictures of the animals here. I'd have to delete all the videos that I back-saved or backlogged. I would have to delete all the games except for Assassin's Creed. And then it might run, but it probably would be doing this too, and I would have a bunch of options that I don't need. Like I said, I don't hate on OBS, I've heard good and bad. OBS is super lightweight, whereas the Streamlabs is more user-friendly, but also has a bunch of shit you don't need. Look what I'm doing. That's it, I'm still learning everything, y'all. Now I'd like to see you try, but I bet you're bringing a weapon. Oh, boo. Oh! See, you didn't do it with your hands, you brought the stick. A stupid, stupid stick for a stupid, stupid little stick man. See, it frustrates me because I hit block. Let's swap to a better bow. Oh, come on, this menu should be easy. Okay, we're out of the small area, so I've got the long now. Maybe I should use the bow. It seems to run smoother when I'm just at a long range. Yeah, you got a fire arrow. That's one of ours, though. And that one lit us on fire. You'll try. If you got a stick, you might be able to succeed. I guess it's on the other side of the mill. Oh, no, it's in the mill. Did I get lucky? No, no luck to be had here, thankfully. Okay, I'm guessing we either got to destroy the tower or it's in the tower. What's this dude doing? Just guarding the back gate, standing there. There's something else here. Oh. Yep. I don't exactly feel good about that kill. Alright, you gotta be in the church, right? That looks like where it's coming from. Cool, all I gotta do is bust open the wall to it. Maybe it'll be Oh shit.
Remain steadfast. I'll smash you. Try to flank.
Abbess Edith's journal. King Bodred stands this ground and strokes the fire that is the heathen army. I am taken to my sisters and we are fleeing this shire. Their safety is my responsibility, and as is their ability to continue our work. It is time to begin anew, someplace new. God will guide us as he always has. That was smart Abby. Another blow, archaeology. Excellent. And with that, I think we'll finish this raid. Now we should go meet with Segard. Finish out that mission and get the rest of the day knocked out. No, there was one more thing. No, there was not. Now in fact. They're just up there and they're good. Light of warmth, all that business. Besides, we have to demoralize the enemy forces. Perhaps you should have been aiming instead of praying. Come on. I'm trying to aim. There we go. I'd get clear of that area, friend. That would be a very inhospitable area. Hey! Why building code is good. Okay, I was like, where the hell's my boat? He just got tired of my crap and left me here. I did. Alright, y'all, with that I think we're done here. Burn what's left to give them something to do while we're away. Be a shame if they were bored. That's what we Vikings are here to do. Just make it lively. I'm sorry, I remember how badly we did pirates. Did y'all remember the Disney kids show with the little pirates in it? I wasn't young enough by the time it came out, but I remember seeing in one of the stores a pirate book where, remember, pirates always follow the rules and share. And all there might is maybe with other pirates in their crew. Yeah, that's who you turn to. It's always them pirates that are doing the charity work. It's like I'm waiting for a book. Remember, young ones, Vikings always keep the count clean. Remember, Vikings always speak with their inside voice. No, they don't. That's the opposite of what they do. Like, there's something to be said for the samurai. Part of their art was learning art, learning diplomacy, learning part of the warrior's code for them, as well as certain Shaolin warriors as other warriors, is learning to be soft as well as hard. I get the opposite sometimes. But with like pirates, no, dude. Viking, come on now. I mean, hell, never have I seen somebody get so misrepresented that the cowboy. Which, by the way, spoiler alert, most of them were Hispanic or black men. The white cowboys you see out of the fables, yeah, those are mostly like, you know, the owner. And they're about as much of a cowboy as the CEO's a stockkeeper. It's no concept, y'all. Am I going away from my destination? I feel like I'm going the opposite. I am. I fucking am. Ah, god damn it. Today on Viking River Cruises, we'll be going in the correct direction now.
Sing us a song.
Don't. Just don't. Tell us a story.
Lower the mast!
And Ingrid, you're giving them too many orders. Lower the mast, sing a song, tell a tale, do a dance. Is the captain on cocaine? I think the captain's gotten into something.
Raise the mast! More sails!
I mean, real, y'all, it might be a controversial take. I prefer the ocean to the rivers. At least in game. IRL, I prefer the river to the ocean. Take it as you will. But in the game, it's like, it feels like I miss the battles of Black Flag and Rogue, and I don't know, maybe we're going to get to long ship battles. I don't know. Why work so hard to get a system made and running smoothly? Because, y'all, let's be serious. Assassin's Creed with Connor, the third one, those naval battles were rough. That was like tank battles. Those were rough. But
that depends on what happens here.
Let's get to the storyline, I suppose. But they did so good, y'all. By Black Flag, they practically had it down pat. By Rogue, they had it to science. So why swap it up to rivers now?
You take a boat in Ava. There you are.
I said, I don't know. Maybe it was just them testing out a new thing. It's never fun to just do one thing.
Out on patrol.
Enter Dynasty Warriors.
Burger's not here. It's his queen they're guarding. Others with. They must have separated after Tamworth.
I heard as much from Cheolbert in Leicester.
Trailback. What was he doing there? Ivar.
He's on the
Hey!
trail for now, but he's fine.
He put two together there. He was quick at that one.
What's the plan here?
Don't let him say our Vikings are
It
dumb.
won't be long before someone comes looking for these men. We need to get inside and find Adelswith.
Capture a queen to find a king. It might work.
Only one way to find out.
Unless the
See if you
queen's,
can
or
get anything more out of them.
unless the king's a
Me and
coward.
Eivor will take
Then you
care
kill
of
the queen,
fetching
make a new.
Adelswith.
Then you kill the
Odin
king, make a
guide
new
you.
queen. Kill all royalty, fuck them all. I hate
Saxons
monarchy
won't
almost
welcome
as much
us
as I hate
from Rome.
capitalists.
We could find a quiet
Only a little less because it's not always their fault.
I'm beside you either way.
Well, they are at our power level. And it looks like they have a champion nearby. We might try to take out the champion before I get ready to run.
I have
We'll
dreamt
see.
of this day.
Of scouring the Shire in search of a king.
Of going a Vikingur. With you. With our brothers and sisters. Conquering new lands. Forming lasting friendships. And if
And
it takes chasing some weasel across a new land, so be it. I am right where I wish
I
to be.
don't know,
As
y'all.
am I,
Maybe
brother.
I'm just not a good American. I like fighting. I like violence when it's justified or fun. But it's like I have no conqueror soul in me. I just want to protect the people around me and the things I care about. I want to guard a guild. I want to protect,
I should be
not
cautious
rape
around
and
here.
pillage and rank. You know? I don't know. Maybe I'm fucked up. Maybe it's me. I don't think they could accurately make a game where you have to make those decisions, though. It would be fun if they could. That would be a passion project. A game where you literally choose to go violent or passive, and either way. I mean, I've heard The Walking Dead tried to do that, but in my opinion, they failed. Violence. In The Walking Dead, violence was almost always the correct answer. Because peaceful was always the harder path. Let's see if I can do this. I might be able to do this. Totally depends on if they stay in place.
We'll do this the Viking way then.
Well, we tried. It's you! Yeah, it's you. And as you... Oh shit. Sleepy cloud. Shit. Now we run. And we take some arrows with us for fun. Okay. You know, I do kind of see the evil in my own self, too. Because there is a certain degree of delight I would get out of tormenting my prey psychologically like this. Because imagine the legend that these two must be at this point. We've killed hundreds of Englishmen. Every time they kill us, we come back, but twice as strong, twice as fierce. We must feel like some sort of alien race to them. Lesson their number. We hit them. Another fun game if I can catch it on sale, or if I end up with a bit of a landfall soon. I'll try to get Predator in the Concrete Jungle, I think. I played the first one, its predecessor, which was basically you play as the Predator from Alien vs. Predator, but you're in it takes place in a couple settings, but mostly in the city, and you basically start... Honestly, I don't know how I feel about it looking back. It might have been a problematic game, but you kill everybody, if that makes it any better. Like, you kill Haitian voodoo priests, but you also kill hillbillies, and you kill, like, mafioso fuckers and gangbangers. It's like, I feel like they did problematic in the best way you could do problematic, because that's the thing about the Predators. The reason I like them as a action and or horror movie trope is they aren't just okay. Like for example, when one of my exes, Patty, her baby brother would watch. Well, her sister and I would horror movies. David was invited along, but typically he did not like horror movies because he would get scared. No hate for the kid. He was a kid. But we were watching Alien vs. Predator, I think it was, or it was the much less acclaimed Requiem, and David was like, but I'm scared of the Predator. It looks scary. I'm like, I understand it looks scary, bud, but you gotta understand, you've got nothing to fear from the Predator. I don't? It's like, David, Predator only hunts really dangerous, scary, bad people. Not always bad, but always scary and dangerous people. You're a kid, honey. He wouldn't hunt you. He might scare you. You might get used as bait in a trap or something. But he wouldn't hurt you. Okay, what about the other one? Oh, that's an alien. Run. If you see one of them, run. But yeah, it's like I tried to be nice, you know? I wasn't always the best role model, but I did try. And yeah, it's sort of how life is, isn't it, y'all? Do our best. And I feel like as long as you're not doing shit maliciously, like my dear Viking is doing, then we should give a certain degree of forgiveness when we think of things. It's like why if former co-worker, oh, I done messed up the pants in this one. Yeah, you kinda do, you junky twitchy bastards. Thankfully, I brought a friend. Say hi, buddy. God, I hate those guys. I hate them almost as much as those fuckers with their dicks. But yeah, it's why, like, eventually I would have found a way to forgive Pam, possibly. But when it comes to, like, Marjorie tried to drink? No, fuck her. I mean, let's be clear, I'm happy she's made the twist and shift she made, but she will always be Marge of the insane Jewish space laser conspiracy to me. Sorry, y'all, I'm a bad person. I remember things people do when they do them maliciously. If it's done out of stupidity, well, how much can I make fun of you for it? If you're fine eating crow, then we'll get along just fine. But when you're being deliberately malicious just to be malicious, just to be an asshole, I have a lot more trouble. I have a lot more trouble finding forgiveness, and I feel like y'all should too. Especially considering right now America's not doing shit like the first Trump administration where it was, haha, he's being crude, this is inappropriate. No, now we're just straight up committing war to like which would make the Nazis go, but you're not even keeping records.
Nice gear. Christ is surely with us.
You got a lot of hammers.
Die now! Die!
My God, we jumped into the hornet's nest, didn't we? There we go. That's the downside to Warhammers, y'all. They're awesome weapons, but if you're not working in tandem with your crew, they really are just a heavy pain in the ass. The best thing you can do would be to throw them at the enemy. We got our new ability, a shiny new arrow ability. Well, hot diddly damn. And I do believe we might have found our queen.
You three, scurry.
See, we're not bad, Viking.
Lady Athelwith.
You get to live.
Gret has done his best to hide you away. But what is lost must always be found.
Let my handmaidens walk free of this place. They have nothing to do with our quarrel.
I can
You
agree.
hear that, Eivor? Noble, selfless. This is the sword you must strike a bargain with. A woman of quality. We seek only your king, lady. Tell us where Burgred hides, and we will leave without an ounce of blood spilled.
Minus all the
Please,
guards we killed.
I don't know. Effective, Sigurd.
She is only naive to her present danger. She will soon understand.
Wait. Those are the hands of one who washes linens. A servant. She is a decoy.
Ah, clever.
Watch the handmaidens. I'll follow Ethel's with.
Really should have killed all of them. I see my mistake now. Should have killed all the guards before coming on board. Lesson noted. Where did she go? Because now stealth is necessary. I'm not a shit. I'm not a god here yet. Now, fuck me, I don't know what a dungle is, but fuck you. Yeah. Word banter. I'm a flyer. Can't kill the queen, need the queen for information. Well, wait a minute. Fuck me, this isn't the right direction, is it? He finds out as he jumps over the fucking walls like an idiot. Temple grows under the ruins of Eivor City, replaced by the king ever. Eivor sets out to meet. Okay, capture. Okay, I'm guessing that's just towards the marker and not towards the prize. We need to find the queen. And when we capture her, we give her a new name. Because we'll call her A. Because Edelweiss is Azel. Fuck her name, she's getting a new name. Getting a name I can fucking pronounce. Azelwitz. Aethelwitz. Capture Azelwitz and bring her to the camp. The thing is that... Oh shit, that is her, it's moving. Oh fuck, that is her, shit's moving. Shit. My hubris has fucked me again. Run. Oh, that can't be her. It's all the way to the swamps. That's where I gotta go after. Dumbass, go. Horse, to me! 77 meters. 83 meters. Yeah, close that gap. 60 meters. 40 meters. Fuck you.
Help me!
You're just gonna get folks killed, Queen. Now, come on.
My husband will send you all to hell.
I could just throw you in the lake.
Quite clever,
Let you
your
die
ladyship.
like all the
You're
witches you
certainly
killed.
making us work for it.
Keep your hands off me, pagan!
Have you lost your sense of hospitality? I regret asking.
Stay away from me! Let me go! I demand it!
After what you put me through, I would have to be mad.
Stay away from me!
And now you get to watch your men die. Not my
My
choice.
husband will send you all to hell.
Oh, those are our men. Hey, come back here, horse. We're good. Almost had to shoot my own men.
Don't you dare put your hands on me!
We're getting shot at. Damn it. You can't drown her. We'll have to do it all again if you drown her. Come here. Although it is very amusing to watch you dunk a queen under the water over and
After what you
over
put me
again.
through, I would have to be mad.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Come back, stop, horse. I need the queen that's on your ass. God damn it, the Western game makes this so much easier. Come here. You are no Red Dead Redemption horse.
After what you put me through, I would have to be mad.
Do you understand what you're doing, pagan? I am the
Why do your prisoners keep taking... Oh. Oh. I applaud your candor.
I'll cut your corpse.
I don't have gobs. And you don't have a head. It was that prisoner, I think, because now that prisoner is dead.
Lady Otherswith, you have seen better days.
God will sear your soul, heathen, if he can find it.
Why, the cat shaver. She is as much a poet as you.
Where's my Catelyn? What have you done with her?
Your handmaiden, you mean? The brave one, dressed in royal finery? Season changed with the others.
I'll take them back to Tamworth. Get them talking.
If
I'm
she
glad
has
that he
so
didn't
much as a
kill them.
scratch on her.
I will
You're the
inform
one who
you.
left her to die, you
You might
dumb
have
rich
some
pig.
ideas on how to get through to her.
I will meet you there.
Look, y'all, I'm sorry. This is why you don't side with the bourgeoisie.
Segard,
Who left the
What about
handmaiden
these
to die?
prisoners?
We've got what we need. Let them go.
Remember
Ah,
this
my
day.
friends,
Pull the
have my
wolf's
thanks.
tail.
Remember this day. And if you attack me, you're done.
What's all this?
Well, alright, y'all. We got a decent raid done. We showed the kinder side of the Vikings. Rooted out the queen. And we are still hunting for the king at this moment. But I do think we're probably going to end up calling it there for the moment, just because I don't want to test the system any more than we have to. When we get back this afternoon, after I talk with David for a while, to find out how, well, I guess we can go ahead and kill this night. We'll give a shot at killing the knight, and then we'll call it just a quick little sign-off after the knight fight. And then I'll report back in after the day, possibly with a field report style thing, if I can figure out the video editing side of this. Like I said, I'm hoping to get a book falling at the library. We'll see, because it also being a drizzly, rainy day, I'm not going to be bringing too much home or there. To tell the truth, if David didn't need his prescription, I wouldn't be bothering with the prescription either because of the weather. But the book desperately needs to go back. That was my bad. It's one of those I didn't realize that I had left it, believe it or not. And that's also going to have to change on my part. I need to check out one book at a time if I can. Keep careful track of what I get. Because I got it as a project book, you know? One that I would just take notes from for this, and we'd have our fun with it. Oh well, that worked for a minute. Every heretic's at level 90. I need to quit trusting the stupid game when it tells me they're not. This is supposed to be a level 60. They're only 30 levels ahead of me. And I'm tempted to call the wolf in to help, but I'm also wondering if the wolf is going to help me or just die. This ought to help my chances. Is he shooting fire arrows? That's not fair. I mean, I hear the sympathy, considering that, you know, I basically knocked him off his horse and then shot him several times before he could get up. I don't get to be the arbiter of fair. Oh, yep, we done. He got us, fair and square. He's a level 90. I'm starting to think that I don't need to worry about the heretics until I complete the entire storyline of the whole conquering of England. I mean, I'm still going to keep trying it when I can. But let's be clear, if I had healing items, that would have been a real fight. But, you know. I'm also still just a little Viking, and that's a whole ass heretic. Okay, if we'll ride together for a ways, I'll give it a shot. I just need to be far enough away from guards that we can make a runaway if we have to. Yeah, I got him. Oh shit, I got him. Don't like this. He got his bow out too. I didn't think you had a bow. Ow, ow, cheating, you get to shoot too. Oop. That's a very large sword. Are we compensating? Do we have a little emperor on the throne? Oh shit, I shouldn't have mocked his dick size. Okay, I'm sorry I made fun of your tiny emperor. Let's check the skills. That's done abilities. Because I'm thinking the harpoon would be the best right now. Where'd he go? Oh shit. I really do not like how you're just taking arrows like it ain't nothing. Damn it. Why couldn't I jump the wall? I tried to run. Oh, because it was locked on him. Okay, I'm about done dying to the night. But we'll try maybe one more time, but I'm not seeing a way to actually win this. That's nice, knocking him to the ground. I don't think that worked on this one. He took an arrow to the face like it was nothing. Little shithead knights behind him. Maybe we can drown him. That's worth a shot. Oh, shit! What's he throwing? Well, I can't throw him off the bridge if you're just gonna lug rocks. Is he throwing rocks at me? Sir, you're a knight. Why are you throwing rocks? You have a bow. Shit, this is League of Legends all over again. Shit, jump! Bullshit! How did he appear behind me? Is he fucking Jason Voorhees, the knight? Okay, the bridge is a terrible place to fight him. The bridge is a terrible place to fight him. That sucked. Are we gonna try again, game, or are we done? I think the game's signaling we're done. Oh good, one last shot of, hey, don't try the bridge. The bridge is a place of failure and death. I'm gonna enjoy this when I get to the level that I can take my revenge. Norse warriors are not always welcome to cities and villages. Wear your cloak in distrusted areas to avoid unwanted attention from guards and soldiers. Oh, who wouldn't love the Viking? I just set everything on fire. Yeah, I've gotten into it. We're having fun. But sadly, we need to be done for now with that. I need to get ready, and I need to get the pets ready for my departure, and I need to let David know I'm hitting that so he can go and enjoy his TV. First, this ain't about you boys, but you're about to pay a price in a night in my self-made. I like how one of you just went, whoa, after you got shot. Whoa now, are arrows really necessary, Sarah? Neat. We'll check that out in turn. For now, let's kill us a few guards real quick and then we'll do our sign. Poor guard. That must be that knockdown they were talking about. That just went so well. Okay, y'all. We'll end on a high note. Like I said, they didn't deserve that. Those were just guards walking their way, but I had some steam to blow off before I signed off. I hate ending on a loss. But alright, let's find a nice cinematic spot to do a background shot tour. Honestly, I'd love to see England someday, but I just wish that my fellow Americans and folks could do shit like this. You know, just nice things for the community, things to help out with things that you like, to make for beautification's sake, not for profit. But I guess that goes back to like I was bitching on Facebook, or bitching about Facebook earlier, not on Facebook, that you gotta be the change you want to see in the world, y'all. Be the change. Y'all be good now. Let's go ahead and see. Why do I keep hitting that middle button like it's gonna do something? It's the same reason that when it's hooked into the PlayStation, I still watch my feed as if I've got a cord connecting it to the PlayStation console. That's why. It's mental training. Alrighty, let's, now that we're back in studio, well, I guess before we do that, let's close out the game so that we can get the light turned on. Drop whatever I just did. Oh shit. That's not good. I cleaned it up enough. I'll finish it up in just a moment. Like I said, chords are fun. Alright, y'all. Well, that was a fun little romp through Assassin's Creed. As part of what I do. Before we go, I was going to show you the project I was working on. Because this is the old one that's coming apart now because I did not... It wasn't what I wanted. I was trying to make a poncho and I had discovered that I just could not get the poncho I wanted. And it was coming out more dress or robe. So it's being cannibalized. And by that I just mean it's being put to this project here in the cloak. Let me be careful not to lose my hook. And okay, that was the middle of that. In between League of Legends matches, I work on this. Or when I'm deep in the game and or deep in the match, I die. You got to spend about 40 seconds to 50 seconds to come back. So while I'm waiting to come back, I just grab my hook next to me and continue working in my line, check my items, and get ready to where I'm going to go on the map. That's the good thing about being lane as opposed to jungler or anything else that you do on that game. If you don't play League of Legends, a jungler is someone that runs around the edges of the map in the little stealthy areas and kills the other creatures on the map to build up your team's score. They're an important role. I'm not knocking that skill class. It's just as a jungler, one, you don't die that often because if you do your job right, you hit, you pull back, you hit, you pull back. But on top of that, you also, if I was a jungler, I wouldn't be able to do this. As a laner, yeah, I shoot my best shot. I try to lead my group up the lane. And then when I die, buy my items and I just gotta fucking wait. My mouse is already trained to run my character to the lane I need to go on once I respawn. So it's one of those games that's fun, but when you're trying to explain it, it sounds very monotonous and tedious. So it's a real fun game. It's not like a Call of Duty where you're just, pew pew, leveling up and pew pewing some more. I say that with all the kindness it deserves because I have played Battlefield and Call of Duty. They were fun when I was a kid, and I'm not knocking them if kids enjoy them. I'm just saying, hell, make fun of me if I make fun of you, I'm out here playing Assassin's Creed like it matters. But yeah, basically, because this is too short, my original thought was to shorten it down by taking thread and thinning it up, making pleats in it. Instead, I'm thinking what I'm going to basically do is thicken it up to make it more where it drapes over the shoulders. The hood itself is just about done, and I'm working on the closing up bit here. Then, when this bit of the hood is done, and this good chunk of this cannibalized thread is used in it, let me just grab it. The biggest pain about this is, one, I've already got the weight put on it, because when I put it on, I crocheted each piece, and I will continue to crochet each piece. And that weight basically hangs down to hold the front part of the robe in place, while the rest drapes over your back and eventually around you. Like I said, it's a decently sized piece already. The thing is what I'm working with in order to compact more on it and make it more both durable and thick, durable and less see-through, is once I get done, one, I'm adding more to the side, and then I'm going to be taking additional thread, possibly sewing thread, and basically weaving through. That way, it's got a good, strong make to it. Like I said, I understand why they want to charge you $500 for one of these. Because so far, it's been about almost $20 worth of material, once I take into account what was put into this, fed into this. And it probably would have been a lot more if I hadn't bought it on sale. Because I typically, forgive me, growing up middle class to poor, I typically hunt for sale items rather than the on the shelf. Admittedly, on the shelf is nice when you can afford on the shelf though, because then you get the colors that you want. But cloak will be done probably by midwinter. It'll be a good summer cloak, or like I said, possibly be done before winter. The colors I'm adding for the trim are a nice luscious red, and you can see how thin that thread is. But a nice luscious red. And then the other one is this one that I got from a holiday project for a coworker. I made her piece out of it, and I ended up cutting down the price of the project because it didn't actually... I bought them on sale, and I got a lot more than I expected. So, I'm going to make this into the rest of the trim for that. But those are the crafting project bits that I've been working on. Outside of that, the grid's been being worked on, and that's piece from a while back. The stains you see on it is just from it being folded up for so long. I winterized the wall behind me to make it a little bit warmer in here. I'll be winterizing the wall in front of me next, but that'll probably be this afternoon. Like I said, I am sorry to tell y'all there'll probably be a stream much later today than normal, because I gotta do the walk, gotta pick up the prescription, gotta get all my pets here walked and all that once I get back. Gonna do a little bit of a cleanup just because with the grid being up and down, I've been having to basically clean in the dark a lot of the time, so I'm going to pick up what I missed doing there. Going to play a couple of rounds of League of Legends, and then we're going to live stream again. If I can figure out how to cross the two, I might live stream some League of Legends, become one of those streamers. My thing is, I like what League of Legends tries to do. I hate how it comes off a lot of the time because it comes off as shallow and fake. But I do like the idea of, hey, bud, the last round the mic picked up a whole lot of cussing and yelling and quite a few slurs. You good? You want to take a 5-minute break? I like that concept. I hate the concept of things like the other day when the grid was up and down, the laptop kicked off, and when I went to get back on, the game's like, well, man, lag ruins everybody's game, and your team's counting on you when you sign on. So, I know it might not be your fault, bud. Go ahead and contact our debugging team. Tried it, led me into a loop. But go ahead and contact our debugging team, and then we'll get back to you. First one was a 5-minute. I ain't even going to complain about that one, because that's understandable. You got 5 minutes, get your shit together. Next one was a 10, and then I had a 30-minute. And this is just because the lights went and came back. The grid dropped for a half second, and the game was like, oh, no, this is unacceptable. But again, I kind of get it. It was the annoyance of, here's a contract saying that you basically kicked free and hurt your team's feelings, and now we need you to say you're not going to do it again. I agree with that concept because, again, your team and the team sport is counting on you. This is like we went out to play soccer, we went out to play football, we went out to play baseball, and as we're walking out on the field, we all dressed to be a part of the team, just bye. And then come back. I get it. But I just feel like there's got to be other ways. Back when I played it long ago in the far past, what they would do is if you signed out or you lagged out, you just didn't get anything from that match. You could still participate, but your rank wouldn't adjust. You wouldn't get any of the whatever currency in the game is because they've got 3 and then real money that you can buy all 3 with. So the game has a lot of freebies though. So it's like, it's still worth playing. Either way, I might try to live stream some of that. I just don't want to become like the Quartering or Osmongold or one of those lolcows that y'all watch because, oh my god, look how bad this dude's life has gone off the rails. I want to inspire. I want to entertain. I want to uplift if I can. And yeah, I realize a lot of the subjects be dark, but we can come at anything together, y'all. United together, humanity has conquered everything around us outside of the known galaxy. And I would argue we've got that in the bag. We just need to learn about it. The biggest op we've got, if that's a thing, I'm trying to be more hip with the lingo, but the biggest op we've got seems to be each other. We need to work together. And I'm fine with us trying to find ways to work together. That's the whole part of being a lefty, is we need to find ways to come together. Together we can conquer anything. Apart, we have to beg, and we will lose. I mean, it's like watching the raids from my Vikings. Hell, play the game. Try to raid on your own, which is what I was doing at the beginning. Just go into the settlement, kill all the guards you can, and when you bring the Vikings in, all you got to do is just raid the items. Your crew's completely 100% safe, and you will die so much doing that. Whereas, team. That's all it is, y'all. And I'm not exactly, a social butterfly, despite what y'all may think of me on here. I have a hot temper. I tend to say what's on my mind. I tend to say it without thinking. And that's not a strength. That's not something to, oh, wow, that's something to look. No, it's not something to look up to. It is something that I work every day to control better. Because explosive anger, bad temper, harsh words, they have their place. But it's also not a thing for friends. It's not a thing for what we're doing together. You know what I mean? Alignment building and team building. We should be doing that. Because right now, there's 2 genocides going on in the biggest country in the world with the world's largest known military. A military we fed our children's lives into. A military that we put our future. If you're a millennial like myself, hey, you know that bright Star Trekian future everyone dreamed about and masturbated over for the Jetsons? Yeah, we could have had that. Instead, we've got the literal most lethal military in the entire known world. A military so powerful if the Christian God existed and saw it, he would flinch. We've got a military that will happily do the unspeakable. And then they'll paint it like they were the holy warriors of the situation. We've got a military that makes every military in the known history pale and blush. How do we know? Because we've looked it up. And yes, we've been packed in quite a few times. Hence the Vietnamese, hence the in the desert. And I want to say Operation Enduring Freedom, but honestly, we put so many military names on the war. Yeah, we don't always win, but would you want to go back and say hi to anywhere that we fucked up while we were doing it? That's the point. That's what our money went to. We could have had the future. Instead, we wanted blood and death. And instead of learning from that and building, being better, we've decided to, unleash that on Argentina. I stand with Argentina. This is insane. This is beyond stupid, and this is criminal. And yeah, not really a political channel. But, y'all, this is... As an American, there's nothing I can do. I'm a fucking nobody in Georgia. All I can say is, I'm a dumbass, and I see that this is a fucking war crime. And that this will echo through history. No bright side to that, y'all. That's what's happening right now. If you've got any ideas on how to fucking fix it, feel free to type in. I don't think anyone will care or notice. But be aware of it, and don't let anyone tell you some stupid shit about it. There's a genocide going on where the IDF is still murdering Gazans every day like there's nothing to it, like their lives just don't fucking matter. And everyone agrees with that apparently because nobody's going to stop them. And now my country, a country that I've been arguing for over 2 years now to do something, at least stop arming the monsters, have said, no, hold my beer, homie. We're going to show you real monsters. Now, I haven't kept close track. I don't want to keep close track. I don't got that in me to keep close track of what the fuck we're doing. But what I've seen is Pete Hegseth ordered our military to strike a fishing boat. Normal everyday Tuesday. We've killed over 40 people in Argentina so far. No, Venezuela, my bad. But we've killed over 40 people in Venezuela. Bombing fishing boats that we label as drug boats. And y'all, the other day, being 2 days ago, Pete Hegseth, our master of fucking war, bombed a fishing boat. And there were survivors bobbing in the water, at least 2 to 3 of them that was reported on 2 to 3, 4 different news reports. Bobbing in the water. Then he gave the order to no quarter. Kill them all. And the next thing, now there are bits of fishermen in the water. And yes, the general who ordered that strike is being held up to par. He's going to be arrested. He will face charges more than likely because that is a fucking war crime. You used military weapons on a civilian. That's a fucking war crime. Even if you do it accidentally, oopsie poopsie, my bad. That's a fucking war crime. But instead of, oh shit, that was our bad, and backing the fuck up, we're doubling down. So, let this be a historical note. Not that it matters for shit, but I ain't for it, and no one that I know is for it. And I'm sorry for whatever that matters, because I know it don't matter much. But we'll be back a bit later, hopefully with a happier, more uplifting stream, after I get some chores and such done. Y'all be good, and do try to, keep high spirits. And we are signing out for now. Bye for now, y'all.